In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 22nd, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The NBA will feature a highly anticipated Western Conference showdown on Wednesday between the Utah Jazz, who currently hold a 10-31 record, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, who boast an impressive 35-7 record. Oklahoma City previously dominated Utah in a decisive 133-106 victory on December 3rd. In their last 10 meetings, the Thunder have a strong track record, going 7-3 straight up and against the spread. The over has also been a consistent trend in these matchups, hitting in 7 of the past 10 games. The Utah Jazz continue to struggle with injuries to several key players, including Cody Williams, Jordan Clarkson, and Johnny Juzang. On the other hand, the Thunder remain without the services of Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. Confidence is likely at a low point for the Jazz after they squandered a massive 25-point lead in a tough overtime loss to the Pelicans. Meanwhile, the Thunder are riding high after a commanding 24-point victory over the Nets, marking their 15th win in their last 17 games. These teams previously faced off on December 3rd, when Oklahoma City thoroughly dismantled the visiting Jazz in a 133-106 blowout. Given their dominant performance in that game, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Thunder establish a commanding 20-plus point lead once again. Oklahoma City has been exceptional at home this season, posting an 18-2 straight-up record with an average margin of victory of plus 14 points, the best in the league. Utah, by contrast, brings the NBA's second-worst defense in terms of efficiency, allowing 116 points per 100 possessions. The Jazz's injury woes have left half their rotation sidelined, and the losses continue to pile up. In stark contrast, the Thunder have achieved an impressive 35 wins this season, along with 29 covers. Oklahoma City's 74.3% cover percentage is the best in the league, and they've managed to cover the spread in 15 of their last 18 games as double-digit favorites. The strategy has been straightforward. Blindly backing the Thunder has been highly profitable. Even though the line for this game is sizable, it's difficult to justify betting against Oklahoma City while they remain red-hot at home. The Thunder are simply too dominant right now, and there's little reason to stop betting on them until the results indicate otherwise. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Utah's recent games have consistently gone over the total, with the over hitting in 16 of their last 21 contests. Oklahoma City should have little trouble reaching the mid-120 seconds in scoring, which would significantly contribute to pushing this game over the projected total. The Thunder rank 6th in offensive efficiency, averaging 114 points per 100 possessions, and 9th in raw scoring with 116 points per game. Additionally, both teams play at a fast pace, which further supports the potential for a high-scoring affair. The Thunder rank 7th in pace, utilizing 102.3 possessions per game, while the Jazz are close behind at 11th, with 101.8 possessions per game. This matchup pits Oklahoma City's top 10 offense against Utah's league worst defense, creating a recipe for offensive fireworks. Both teams' high-tempo playing styles add to the likelihood of a higher scoring game. While Utah may not light up the scoreboard, they could still contribute enough to push the total over, especially if the Thunder opt to rest their starters in the event of a blowout. A final score in the range of 125-105 seems plausible. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Sacramento Kings. The Golden State Warriors are preparing to face the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday night in a Western Conference matchup at the Golden One Center. The Warriors are currently positioned 11th in the Western Conference standings with a record of 21-21. Their most recent game was a difficult 125-82 home loss against the Boston Celtics on Monday night, a result that further underscores their season-long struggles. On the other hand, the Sacramento Kings hold the 8th spot in the Western Conference conference with a slightly better record of 22-20. The Kings are riding the momentum of a 2-game winning streak, including a dominant 123-100 home victory against the Washington Wizards on Sunday. This game marks the second meeting in a 4-game series between these teams. In the first encounter, which took place on January 5th, the Kings emerged victorious with a resounding 129-99 road win over the Warriors. The Warriors will again be shorthanded in this matchup as they are missing several key players, including Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Kyle Anderson, and Brandon Podziemski. Conversely, the Kings are entering the game at full strength, which gives them a significant advantage. Sacramento has been nearly unbeatable on their home court, winning 6 consecutive games at the Golden One Center. Meanwhile, the Warriors have been struggling in away games, losing 3 of their last 5 on the road. Sacramento has a clear edge in several key areas, starting with their offensive efficiency. Over their last 3 games, the Kings have been converting more than 47% of their field goal attempts, compared to the Warriors' 42%. The Kings are also excelling at the free throw line, where they have made over 82% of their attempts. Additionally, they dominate the boards, grabbing over 10 offensive rebounds per game, which provides them with second-chance scoring opportunities. Their ability to minimize turnovers further limits the Warriors' chances of scoring in transition. Defensively, Golden State has been underwhelming, allowing an average of 118 points per game over their last 3 contests. This defensive vulnerability makes it likely that the Kings will capitalize and put up a significant scoring effort. Golden State has faced significant challenges throughout the season, even when their roster was relatively healthy. With key players like Jonathan Kuminga and Draymond Green sidelined, their situation has worsened. The 40-point loss to the Celtics highlights their current struggles. While the Sacramento Kings are not at the level of the Celtics, they have been one of the league's most informed teams, winning 9 of their last 10 games. Additionally, they have performed well against the spread, going 6-3-1 during this stretch. With their roster at full strength and the added motivation of an in-state rivalry, the Kings are in a strong position. They have also won 4 consecutive games against the Warriors, underscoring their dominance in this matchup. The Warriors' injuries and poor recent performances have made it increasingly difficult for them to remain competitive. Their recent 40-point defeat to Boston epitomizes their current struggles. Meanwhile, the Kings have solidified their status as one of the hottest teams in the NBA, following up their win over the Wizards with impressive all-around performances. Given the state of both teams, the Kings are well positioned to secure another decisive victory at home. Supporting the Warriors in their current form is not advisable, so the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread is favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams' defensive struggles have been evident in their recent games, suggesting that this matchup could be a high-scoring affair. Golden State has allowed an average of 118 points per game over its last 3 contests, while Sacramento has given up an average of 115 points over its last 5 games. The pace of play is another factor contributing to the likelihood of a high-scoring game. The Warriors rank 17th in the league with a pace of 99.47, while the Kings rank 12th with a slightly faster pace of 99.95. These statistics indicate that both teams are likely to push the tempo and create numerous scoring opportunities. The Warriors have played games that went over the total in 2 of their last 3 outings, while the Kings have exceeded the projected total in 4 of their last 5 games. Golden State is averaging 111 points per game this season while playing at the league's 15th fastest pace, with an average of 102.6 possessions per game. They will face a Kings team that is allowing an average of 114 points per game on their home court. Meanwhile, Sacramento is scoring an average of 117 points per game, playing at the 6th fastest pace in the NBA with 103.9 possessions per game. They are up against a Warriors defense that has surrendered 118 points per game in its last 3 contests. Additionally, 3 of the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams have gone over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Celtics versus Los Angeles Clippers in a highly anticipated non-conference matchup set to take place in Los Angeles on Wednesday. The Clippers are set to host the Celtics. The Clippers will be looking to rebound after having their winning streak snapped in their last outing, while the Celtics arrive with momentum following a dominant blowout victory in their most recent game. The Celtics are entering this contest with their full squad healthy and ready to compete. Meanwhile, the Clippers are keeping a close eye on the status of Ivica Zubac, who is currently listed as day-to-day. This sets up an intriguing dynamic as Boston has demonstrated balance across their lineup, while Los Angeles has shown they can be solid defensively but struggle offensively, ranking just 23rd in points per game. Missing Zubac will be a significant blow for the Clippers, particularly given his impact on both ends of the court. This was evident in their recent loss at home to a struggling Bulls team that entered the game on a 5-game losing streak. When these teams last met in November, the Celtics cruised to an easy victory over the Clippers in Los Angeles. However, it's worth noting that the Clippers were missing key players Norman Powell and Kawhi Leonard during that matchup. This time around, the Clippers are in desperate need of Zubac to help them compete, especially in the paint. Zubac has been among the league's standout centers this season, and his presence could make a significant difference. Without him, the Clippers could face a tough battle trying to match Boston's physicality and skill inside. The Clippers do excel at defending the three-point line, ranking 3rd in the league by holding opponents to 34.0% shooting from beyond the arc. However, the Celtics have proven they can overcome even strong perimeter defenses, as demonstrated by their 22 three-pointers against the Clippers during their last visit. While Boston has shown some inconsistency this season, their ability to protect the ball and their capacity to play tenacious defense make them a formidable opponent. It's difficult to confidently side with Los Angeles, especially given the potential absences of Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell, and James Harden. The Clippers' recent loss to the Bulls as significant favorites only adds to the uncertainty surrounding their performance. The Celtics, who handed the Clippers a 32-point defeat in November, are the clear pick to win and cover the spread as favorites. So the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Celtics lean heavily on three-point shooting, an area where they excel, while the Clippers rank 22nd in the league in opponent three-point rate, allowing a .398 percentage. Neither team plays at a particularly fast pace, which could work in the Clippers' favor as they attempt to slow the game down and limit turnovers. However, this is easier said than done, as the Clippers are one of the most turnover-prone teams in the league, ranking 29th in turnover percentage at 14.5%. The Celtics, on the other hand, are unlikely to offer them many opportunities, as their disciplined play minimizes mistakes and takes advantage of opponents' miscues. Recent trends also favor a low-scoring affair. The under has hit in 7 of the Celtics' last 9 games overall, including their last 2 outings, and it has gone 5-0 in Boston's previous 5 road games. Similarly, the Clippers have seen the under prevail in 4 of their last 5 contests. Los Angeles has not been a high-scoring team, managing just 99 points in their most recent game and only 94 in a disappointing home loss to Boston earlier this season. While the Clippers boast a solid defense, the Celtics are equally capable on that end of the floor, making this a matchup likely to feature limited scoring opportunities. Neither team ranks in the top 19 in possessions per game, suggesting a slower pace and a defensive battle. Given these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.